Hey everybody, it's Wall Dog, Holy Vampire Dude. I am super duper vampire-y, feeling that way. Uh, taking a taking some time to refocus. I realized that I was doing some meditation and realizing I need to like readjust a bit. Uh, and my vampire-y side is like it feels good. Like it feels good to be a vampire and for it to be in vampire transformations. I should say. Like I was gonna say where it's like my primary how I'm feeling because I have um, different abilities, but it just feels good. Like it feels good. It's a rainy day. It feels good being like self-aware. It's like the things that are on my mind right now in the forefront is that the difference between being a leader and when you are a leader. And it sounds kind of funny, but it's something that I have learned through spiritual practice, meditation, and supernatural abilities. But basically, I've been being a leader, doing leader things, and basically, I, I want to say that I have not been doing. It's like I've been in that mode, but I've been really not. It's like not trying, like wanting to be left alone. So it's kind of like, okay, doesn't really make sense, but I mean, it's like the lesser, it's like the least work I can do in a way. It's very compared to the other, which I should be doing, is just when you are a leader. Um, to put it simply, uh, it's for me, from my perspective, it's when my supernatural abilities change, and I'm focusing on improving my life, and specifically the motto, the phrase to 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 help me. The mantra, I believe is the right word. The phrase is process. It's process, not perfection. Process being the focus, not perfection, because like nothing's perfect. Some things may appear to be perfect, but really, to dig deeper into that phrase, it's not focusing on the thing, it's focusing on the about of the thing, the process of the thing, of whatever it is. Uh, because the thing can be broken, the thing can be wrong, the thing could be in the wrong place or whatever, or it could be, obviously broken or something, or just, but the process of about that thing is not wrong or right. It just it's like it's a change of thinking. It's a different way of thinking. So a process, not perfection. And I know that practicing that mantra will switch me over uh, from being a leader to I am a leader. When I adjust my thinking when it comes to how I see things. Now, why don't I want to do that? Well, it's I don't know. This is a therapy video now. I don't know. Um, I want to say the first thing comes to mind is that by being a leader and participating, and it's different. It's more like participating. You're acting and you're thinking about others. You're focused on others, and you're kind of in the background, so to speak. That is a learning process. It's also a helpful process for other people, caring about other people, putting your people before yourself. And obviously, that can be taken way too far to where, it's like, well, okay, I need to, I'm in this mode, but I want to be left alone. So it's like, well, what's the point? It's like, and that's a wake up call. I'm realizing to say, okay, I have learned. I have gone out into the field, so to speak, as far as being in this mode, which is part of who I am. And I have learned too much. I have, my body is saying, my soul, my mind is like, okay, it's like, need to, need to just rest. But the reality is, the wake up call is that I need to become a leader, to actively uh, be a leader, and use what I have learned. Uh, to basically, I want to say to be happy, which I know would be the one of the byproducts of that. But I'm frustrated because I don't. I'll just say it. I don't like how things are. And the reality is that, it's because it's the process. I'm focusing on the perfection. I'm focusing on the things and not the process. And that's a mistake. And it's a mistake I've learned in the past. It's a lesson that I have learned in the past. And I know that from my lesson that I need to switch back over, switch modes. Not because I like to, because it's true to who I am, to what I am. And I'm being very melodramatic, very dramatic in general. I'm being very, very vampire-y, very passive aggressive, moody, selfish, uh, negative. But the thing is, I am spending time on myself. Uh, Probably last week has been a lot for me. It's been a rough week, you could say. And I've been doing good. I've been doing good things. But, it is time to be an adult. It's good for me to be a leader, being a leader. It's something that I really, really enjoy. And out of the two modes, it is the mode in which I have the most fun. But when I am an R, it's not fun. I mean, I could pick. I have the least experience in that mode, if you will, and I realize, going through growth and development processes that I have changed since the last time I've switched modes. I've grown, and it'd be fun to discover myself, how I have changed. But truth be told, I really, really don't like. I'll just say it. I'm just saying. I want to say I don't like myself, but more to the point than that, the truth is that I don't like being that version of myself. I don't. It is probably because I've done it wrong. Probably because I have not learned how to properly, or I have not learned enough about life to go from learning and participating to actually leading by simply uh, being myself. I do like to give myself credit. It's just a mentality shift. Like I don't want to complicate it. It's a mentality shift, and I realized that the normal process for me, at least from my understanding, from my experience, is that it's normal to go back and forth between modes. Uh, it's healthy and it's part of life for me and for other people. And I realize my mind wants to overthink, and it's not about that. It's not about what my mind thinks. It's not about what the vampire side of me wants. It's not about that. It's about the process, not the perfection. And I do indulge in the feeling, like I said, when I need to, when I want to be alone, experience life differently. Being a vampire is very nice. It's an experience like no other. It's a supernatural experience, and it gives me time and perspective. It gives me a different perspective and changes how I view life. And it's part of who I am, what I am. With that being said, time to put on my big boy pants, so to speak. And the thing is, I keep talking about it, but it's like, it doesn't really matter how I talk about it. It's just practice, process, process. La di da di da. Process. And the funny thing is, like, I'm passive aggressive. I'm very passive aggressive right now, and it's like la di da di da. Okay, I'll do it, but I don't want to, which is something that I don't understand. It's something that I am frustrated with. It's like, am I not supposed to? Is it my vampire side, or is my vampire side being is it being counterproductive? Is it? Yeah, but the truth is, I realize is that the proof, the expression, the proof is in the pudding. My vampire side, my mind, I can think and feel whatever, but the results of my life and the process of focusing on process over perfection is results based. It's not based off of thinking. It's not based off of feelings. It's results. So am I gonna be like, I can critique myself all day, but what I'm trying to do is vent and put into words some things I may be misunderstanding. Like I say passive aggressive, but the reality is, like, being a vampire. It's a different, like, if I had to put it into words, it's like passive aggressive. Like, well, not really. Like, am I pushing my passive aggressivism onto others? No, I'm not. I'm just kind of not pushing it out into the universe, so to speak, just kind of like internalizing it. So I'm like, well, if that is making me feel better, if that's just part of who I am and how I'm feeling when it's appropriate, when I'm alone, when I'm being an adult, you know, there's clearly a reason, from a therapy perspective, there's a reason why I feel that way. My feelings are valid, like anybody else's. So, but as far as doing a self-evaluation, I do realize that I have the positive playfulness and humor within myself, which is, it's there. It's not gone. I'm not. I don't feel the walls of depression. I don't feel that. I just feel well, right now I feel kind of numb. I do feel that. I feel that vampire numbness I've talked about in other videos. But yeah, just want to talk about my feelings in this video. Talk about change in mentality, and I do want to say uh, for, and I just want to say that I am very grateful. I mean, the experiences, and the learning, and the grace, and the mercy given by others. I can't put into words how great how nice it is that I'm grateful for it. So, do I deserve better? I don't think I deserve. I do, in certain ways, than how I am treated. Do I deserve to treat myself better? Yes, and that's what I am preparing to do. Treat myself better, but actively making the right decision making for how I am right now. So yeah, I realize that what I need right now is, it's not something that somebody can give me, but something that I can only give myself. Yeah, and the flip side of that, there's the negative, the kind of negative side, obvious, but the positive side is that I have everything I need to be able to fix my problem that I have, which is stems into all other problems or all other things in my life. I realize that by logically speaking, I know it's not perfect, but it's process, not perfection. So y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna just chill as a vampire. Just enjoy it. Praise God. Praise Lord Jesus Christ, praise the divine. I praise all the goddesses in my life, all the women who are spiritually connected to me, and all the guys out there who I consider angels. So grateful to all y'all. All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.